What is goody? What's goody? How's the whole gang doing today? How are we doing, squad? Where are we dropping? Sorry I'm late, by the way. Long day. We've had this is not me trying to brag. We're just telling you what we're working with. Okay, we had a little nice 14-hour day since 4:30 this morning. Just what we're working with, not bragging, okay? It's nothing. But what's good? I'm excited to talk to y'all. I'm excited that also that tomorrow's Friday, so this makes it even better. It's like I get to hang out with the squad right before Friday and just freaking vibe out. What's good? How are we doing? What's good, Arrowhead? What's up, Diesel? What's up, Buggy? Oh, Bug Man? Little Bug action. How are y'all doing? Are y'all ready for Friday tomorrow? W Friday or what? We're dropping towers, baby. We're dropping tilted towers. I did just... That's crazy call out, Bug. That's crazy call out. I just... I got Chick-fil-A right here before I got on stream because I had to get food before I hadn't eaten all day. I have an intern, and I'm helping him with a project. It's taking us a lot of time, but my cat, dude. W Friday, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't work tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. W Friday, is anybody spending their Father's Day? Anybody spending W Sunday with their fathers? Taking them out? I'm taking my dad golfing. I don't know if I can really say I'm taking him golfing. We're going golfing, you know? But as far as stream goes, you have read the title correctly. It is day 199. So, speaking of, my dad just texted me. Maybe he's watching the stream. Father, what is it that you do? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think my daddy has any idea how to access my stream. There we go. Chick-fil-A's goated. Chick-fil-A is goated, dude. Look, I don't know. I've talked about this before, but let me put y'all on for those that are completely unaware. Oh, my dad asked me how my day was. How sweet. How sweet, Daddy. It was long. How was yours? Let me put y'all on. For anybody who loves Chick-fil-A, day 199, Bros Only, what's good? What's good, Mr. Bros Only? How are we doing? W Friday? W day 199. So on this stream, by the way, let me just get this out of the way, but it's day 199. I'm gonna show you how far I've gotten, and then we'll kind of talk through, you know, what the plan is after that. But if I've never had Chick-fil-A, you've never had Chick-fil-A, Arrowhead? Oh my gosh, how? And not gonna lie, I forgot about Father's Day. I'm the same way. I forget the holidays even exist. I'm like, another day, another dollar, you know, another day. But that's what we're here for. Reminder, never having Chick-fil-A is crazy, by the way. You need to go, and you need to get this dragon fruit lemonade. I'm not one to get fruity fancy drinks, but this, oh. Nice little, yeah. Nice little suck. I'm at Beach House. Oh my gosh. You are vibing out then. You're vibing out, Bros Only. Good for you. Are you enjoying your time at your beach house? Let's have day 199 be Chick-fil-A day. Gosh darn it, y'all are making me track all these days. This is what I've got so far. Now, this is the last day request. I mean, since it's day 199. I've got day 171 is Pug Day. 173 is PP Day. I don't remember. I think that was Bros Only's fault. And then day 199 is Chick-fil-A Day. Chick-fil-Ha. Chick-fil-Hala. Me neither. I've never went there. Y'all have not been to Chick-fil-A? What are we doing? What are y'all doing? What do y'all got going on up there? Arrow, what's up? Graham Shiesty. My bad, I was AFK racing. I ordered pizza. Slightly Poopy Studios. I ordered pizza. What kind of pizza are we talking about, huh? I know it ain't no Chick-fil-A pizza. Chick-fil-A also does, they do, chicken noodle soup, right? That's why your bum hasn't replied, isn't it? You can't just run super fast across the kitchen and move the rug. Yeah, dude, you'll see him from time to time just spaz out in the background. The thing is I just got home like 10 minutes ago. Didn't pay him any attention, so he's gonna be being a little home. All right. So let's get into what we're doing today. Cheese pizza, dude. Last time I had cheese pizza, I stuffed somebody's toilet up because I was lactose intolerant at the time. That's all right. It's no problem. That's how I learned I was lactose intolerant, actually. But blah blah blah. I'm in your dreams tonight. Did he get into the catnip again? No, he's just retarded. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that here, but he's just a moron. This is what he's doing right now. That's his spot. He just sits at this window and just looks at people all day. At one point when my AC was out, I had this window. Look at that finger point. That's accurate as hell. Oh, bam. I had this window open, dude, and he was just hanging out at it. Mind you, I live on, like, my apartment complex is 3 stories. Homie was just hanging out of the window, just, like, waving at people. I was like, stop, bro. You're embarrassing us. You have to put on for the set, and you're over here hanging half out the window. I was like, dude's definitely gonna die. Free nation, bro. That's a fair play, America. Okay, so let's get into this. Get into what we got going on here. I'll show you how much progress I've made on the castle. And we'll kind of go through, I'm going to clarify exactly what the deal is. Because as you must splat, that's terrible, Puggy. That's terrible. I don't want my cat to go splat. But there was kind of a high likelihood. I was getting real worried that that would be the case. But you know how they are, dude. I low-key am kind of confident that he could have fallen from 3 stories and still been fine. I mean, cats feel like I feel like a cat could fall from a skyscraper and be good. Be just fine. Y'all ever seen a cat? Dude, they can fly. Come here, kitty. This dude right here can fly. Can't you fly, huh? Speak to the people. What do you have to say? You gotta look at the camera. Oh. He's just biting me instead. Okay, you're banished to the shadow realm. Okay, let me show y'all what I got going on. Poor kitty. For day 300, you should build a curtain wall. Curtain. I'm about to spit all my food everywhere like a jackass. A curtain wall? I do want to build a wall, but I don't know what a curtain wall is, Puggy. Not a big, a giant wall, though, like Attack on Titan style. Squirrels can fall from buildings and live. I swear cats can too, right? This is no 200-day challenge for real. Check this out. Check me out then. Check me out then. Okay, so this is what we got. It's unfinished, is basically the deal, as you can see. But the thing is, I can't make any excuses. We're not here to make excuses, okay? We failed. We failed. You got 1 day. Yeah, I know. We failed, okay? We failed the challenge, but I have plans in place, and it doesn't fix any of this, but we failed. That's all I can say. I mean, I failed, and that's my fault. Now, in the video, we're just gonna keep going, okay? We're just gonna get 200, and we're just gonna be like, hey, mistakes happen, okay? Sometimes you shoot for the stars and you fucking explode the moon. I don't know. I don't know what they say. But let me go in here. Mission failed. Try again next time. Mission failed. Cats can fall up to 32 stories according to Google. Holy Johnson juice. See, I'm telling, that makes sense to me, Arrow. That makes sense to me. A curtain wall is a defensive wall between fortified towers or bastions of a castle, fortress, or town. Oh, okay. Big sad. I remember Soap saying that in COD. Getting shot in the face and hearing Soap. Sad times. Yeah, dude. R.I.P. Soap. Mission failed. Those are dark, troubling times. Let me do this. So I can show y'all kind of what we got going with. I built. Not everything is exact 1-to-1 as we did. In our creative world, but it's fairly accurate. And this is how far we've gotten. Which is pretty good, I feel like. I mean, I've got most of the foundation down and the layout down as well, but obviously it's not finished. And I had to switch over. I was gonna do all brick, right? I was gonna do all brick. I'll just actually show y'all. I'm kind of happy with how this was turning out. I had some different blocks here with some texturing, but kind of ran out of blocks, which is unfortunate. But let me show y'all what the original idea was. I realized that I couldn't build the entire thing out of red clay brick stairs. That was just going to be too impossible. Then this might have well have been a 300-day challenge. So I've trusted you. I thought I got to. Oh man, how do you get that free cam? Bro, flying in survival, he's a god. I just put myself in creative real quick so I could fly around. I just put myself in creative, okay? But there is actually a cam you can do, the cinematic cam. I'll run through that here later so y'all can see that. It's pretty cool, but you can only do it in creative mode. So I had to enter creative mode in the survival world so I can do cheating disqualify. See, it's a necessary evil for me to actually get the cinematic shots that I want. I don't have to justify myself. Okay? No, I'm kidding. Bro thought this is mine 200 days. I can do this for real. I really did. I thought there was a chance. I knew there might fail, but yeah, this was a little ambitious, and I was told that through the process, but you know, I was sticking with the motto, if they don't think you're crazy, you're not doing it right. But I realized, I came through in here and tested how birch stairs would go with red clay, and it looks fine. So we have to do that because I can't make enough. The amount of red clay I need to make is just absolutely absurd. But as you can see, we've kind of got, oh dude, I don't know. It might take us even 30 more days to get all the materials and shit that we need. It's kind of unreal. It's unruly. I would have gone with 300 days, not gonna lie. 300 days would be now do 1,000 days. 300 days would be fire. Well, here's the thing. Honestly, make a new series with mods. I do want, here's my plan. Here's my plan. Y'all can tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking either some mod videos, maybe mod reviews, or a modded 100-day series, or maybe I want to throw in there like a Minecraft vintage story comparison video somewhere in there, just fucking so I can piss off everybody that plays Minecraft for no reason. You know, throw shit at the wall, see if it sticks. Like a monkey throwing my poo, just fucking. You know, you can lie and change it to 300 days. Here's the thing. I've been working on this video for so long, and I haven't uploaded in like a month. I've just really been super busy, but no excuses. We're not making excuses here. That's not what we're gonna do, right? That's not what we're gonna do. But have you binged every episode? That's great. That's lovely. Thank you, Arrow. Car mods, yes, please. Of course. 100 days with mods. Yes, comparison. Love those. Okay, great. 100 days with quality of life mods. Are they quality of life or is it just cheating? I'm just saying. No, I'm kidding. I do think 100 days with mods is definitely coming, and probably a Minecraft vintage story comparison video / cinematic type stuff. That's definitely gonna come. I just need to finish this video first, which I think if I grind long enough on our survival world here, we can maybe crab shoot. Maybe it could be out by Monday, but we need to grind right now is the thing. We need to lock in and get this castle done, and then it should be no problem, right? But I mean, really, it's gonna be fine. I'd be here no matter what, not gonna lie, even though no cars involved. You're a real one. You're a real one, Diesel. Everybody in here are real ones. Yeah, somebody's adding cars eventually. Somebody's gonna have a car mod. We need some muskets in Vintage Story. They do have the muskets mod, I believe. I think Creator's been kind of playing with that. All right, where do we need? Let's figure out what we need to do. In order to finish this, we're gonna need some more limestone. And that is, I've got some there, but I'm gonna need more than that. So Objectivo, go get more limestone. No, I'm still in creative. My bad, I'm cheating. I'm cheating, don't tell the wife. slash shitting on Minecraft. Yeah, it's basically, this is what I'm going to title the video. The video is going to be titled, "This game is better than Minecraft." How many people do you think are going to be like, ah, they're going to click on the video and come immediately start typing fucking comments? Listen, Pug, I want cars and you can't stop me. Truck bro's driving around during a temporal storm, just cruising. Fucking just wait until David grabs your car and just pulls it out of midair. You think you're chilling, just driving. What the? Also, one issue that I've ran into is I have not been able to get Bartholomew to come back to me. He's cross map currently. I'll make my own vintage story with blackjack and hookers. Yo. And black tar heroin. Yeah. Yeah. I take that late night cruising. Minecraft is just about nostalgia now. Vintage story is the future. The Minecraftians are not going to want to hear that, bros only, but we're going to tell them. Listen, if I make that video, y'all got to get in the comments and fight all the Minecrafters, because they're going to be coming in trying to shit on what we got going on here. And we just need to, like, undeservedly shit on Minecraft. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe we don't need to do that, but I don't know. Minecraftians are fucking... Some of them will be a little bit feisty, or they'll be 7 years old. I'm not sure what there's no in between, right? Oh, I did turn my sound down. There we go. Hello, sound. Now I may hear you. Ooh, blackjack and hookers let me in. Vintage story is the future. I used to be Minecraftian, but I switched. Shade of Sweetwater, what's up, Lucas? What's up? We're talking about Minecraft in here, Lucas. Big surprise. I will say the one shadow that this game does have is it'll always be mentioned in the same breath as Minecraft. So, number one objectivo right now actually is to... I'm loving it. I want to get some food. So let's do that. We need to get some food and find... Oh, what am I trying to find? I'm trying to find something. I can't remember. I don't know. Actually, I'll figure it out. I saw Minecraft when I found this game. Exactly. I like both. Puggy said, listen, here's the dope. Here's the dope. You can like both. I don't see a problem with that, right? Really not. It's fine. Feel no shame. Feel no shame. Creativerse is for children, Minecraft is for teens, and Vintage Story is for adults. Oh no. We're about to start having debates in here and stuff. Oh god, it's about to get real spicy. Dude, if Bartholomew could come to me, that would just be great. Bartholomew! Come! CUM, come. Minecraft is the highest selling game of all time. It's not going anywhere. It absolutely is not going anywhere. I think there's a case to be made though, and it's current. Here's the thing. Here is the case that I'm gonna make in the video, and you all tell me what you think about this. At this very moment, the game of which sucks me in, pause, is Vintage Story. I did the game that sucks in more players on average and keeps them playing for a longer time span at this moment is Vintage Story. That's just my opinion. That's because we got real challenge going on here, huh? Are 18 and 19 teens or adults? Is that the true question? I don't know. What law-abiding country are we going by then, huh? I was using Windows 7. 18 is adult age. I could get behind that. Hello, Resin. Yes, yes. Well, I guess we'll go over here with these goats. The fact that Bartholomew is glitched and won't come across the map to me is fucking just making my life 10 times harder right now. Good luck getting children to even understand Vintage Story. Yeah. And that's a good point. That is a good point. If we go back in time, 13 used to be adulthood. Dude, 13-year-olds were drinking back in the day. Would you have wanted to drink back in the day as a 13-year-old? Vintage Story just has so much more in it. I feel Minecraft is just a sandbox. Thank you, Arrow. It feels like there's a direction to move in, at least at this very moment. And you like, with Minecraft, I've said this in a video before, but it feels like you can do anything, so then you just do nothing. I think it depends on how mature, not age, but how mature you are. I like that. Younger people can play, but it's 19. They're both a young adult and a teenager. Where they call that adolescent, right? 18 is still a teen because 18. So if they still got teen, is it as soon as you turn 20 then you're out of the teen club? You're no longer a little teenster? No little teensy going on, huh? Or depends on your game choice. Minecraft sucked you in back in the day because it was unusual and mods made it incredible. I want to drink now. Now Minecraft is just nostalgic. Vintage Story has structure with the story and stuff. I think the biggest, I wouldn't say that this is the biggest thing, but one of the best things Minecraft has over, I'm gonna starve to death already, dude. I guess that bowl didn't have that much food in it. One of the best things that Vintage Story has over Minecraft is the fact that it actually has kind of I don't want to say fully fledged story, obviously, because it has a long ways to go in terms of adding story events, but it's got a story to it. You know, like there's a pseudo story to Minecraft. It's just very not, I don't know, it's not really applicable, you know what I mean? It's like that poem at the very end after you beat the Ender Dragon, that's kind of it. I mean, don't get it twisted. That poem made me I don't have a backing knife to harvest this schmeat with. Well, time to improvise. Oh man! Dang it. Is there a rock around here? Just need a piece of flint. I don't need anything crazy, game. Just give me what I want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Minecraft is kind of missing the story aspect where you discover what happened to the world. Minecraft has a story, but it's super hard to find. Minecraft hasn't been handled very well either. Me don't care about story raw. Minecraft has lots of drama and stuffs. Modern MC updates have been lame. Post 1.19, all updates suck. Updates have been getting worse. Could just be because it's getting older now. Yeah, well, one of the things that is most certainly the case is the fact that how long do you think this is a question. How long do y'all think Minecraft versus Vintage Story, which one could stand on its own legs for a longer period of time? If you start them at the same time, I guess it's not really fair because Vintage Story doesn't have the full content, only has 20%, which is a crazy statement, by the way, Tyrone. I don't know what. But, and what I mean by on its own legs is no mods. What could stand longer on no mods in terms of how long and frequently it'd be played if you started them both from the start, you know what I mean? Minecraft, really, D? So you think Minecraft? The game isn't made for us anymore? Is the thing? Yeah, that is probably a good point. Maybe we've just outgrown Minecraft. Maybe Puggy makes a good point. I'm still a 1.12.2 player. Nothing above that keeps my attention long enough. I'm gonna kill these fucking sheep, dude. Just you wait until I get a knife to harvest that schmeat, boy. I want to say there's some conglomerate over there, although it may just be more beneficial just to head back and grab something. No deal. Vintage Story will last 100%. Will last longer 100%. You don't get a 2-week phase. And that's kind of the point that I was making earlier, Arrow, is the fact that it keeps me playing for longer. Depends, really. It's a 50-50 split. Vintage Story, by leaps and bounds, Minecraft is made for kids. Depends on the person and how mature you are as well. That's fair. I mean, you also could say that it could last... my mother's calling me. It could last longer. Vintage Story could last longer just because of the fact that you're gonna age, you know what I mean? So as you age, maybe is Vintage Story something that you'll grow out of? I know Emily's been playing for, you know, she's been playing for 5 years now. Straight up. Grinding. Oh my God. I thought that was Bartholomew. Bartholomew, there's a piece of ass over here, dude. Get over here. The elk huzz is out and you're nowhere to be found, my boy. Can you get it together? I'm about to disown Bartholomew's my bastard son, dude. I think Minecraft is better at PvP, so in general, I prefer to have all these cool bosses and stuff on Minecraft. Mature, that's a crazy statement. Being mature has nothing to do with gaming. I wouldn't say it has nothing. Am I freezing to death? I wouldn't say it has nothing, but there's definitely a correlation between instant gratification and I don't know. There's a correlation there. I'm really thing there. When you grow out of certain things and you can learn to stick with things over time. Mr. Kitty Cat, what are you doing? Wow, we've just really got a heated debate on our heads tonight, don't we, fellas? The whole gang. Gaming is a place to be creative and disconnect from reality. Creativity matters as well. If you like building more in survival, you want Minecraft. For me, switching games is a big problem I have. You just switch between them and never actually commit and play into anyone. People take gaming way too seriously. People most certainly have opinions. Vintage story schism. Let's grab this. We'll warm up while we're in here. Bartholomew would make this so much easier, but he's just fucking... Oh, there's a wolf over there. It's almost bad. Yeah, I mean... I think the thing is everybody gets... It really comes down to being nuanced, right? You can't. It's hard to fit it all in one category. Everybody's gonna have their opinion of what they think is best, and people are gonna have very, very strong opinions. Especially since, I mean, all of us in here have been gaming all our lives. We're all gamers, so you know we've all got authority to speak in on it, I would say. But of course, all of our experiences and preferences are gonna be different. Although they're gonna be more similar since we're kind of playing the same game. I switch too often too. I never finish anything anymore. Huge problem. Especially for single player games, I have a huge problem with that because it's like, I don't know why that is the case. You remember you used to get a game and you would just dig into it, dude, just fuck all the way through from start to finish, never stop playing until you beat that, John? And now it's like you're just hopping between 17 different games hoping that something will just scratch that nice little itch on your bum for you. Let's get the fire pit there. Here we go. I've been gaming all my life, probably why I have these opinions. Exactly. It 100% is. It 100% is, Arrow. Nothing wrong with that. I've never had the chance to speak on a broad scale with fellow gamers, so it's interesting to hear y'all's opinion. Too many in my library. What's that? What is that? No, I need to leave this in here. I feel like I really need to warm up. It's like paralysis. It's not paralysis by analysis, but there's a paradox where you have too many choices, so you end up not choosing anything. I can't remember what exactly it's called. I'm the only person that really gamed much of my life, GG, but you end up making a game, Diesel. That's kind of insane. But you haven't gamed all your life, but you're creating a game. It's kind of fire. It at least gives you a different perspective on things. Okay, now we got a knife. What is this song I like? Yeah, I remember playing games with my dad when I was smaller. Dude, me and my father, we used to play COD. This dude is just dead cross map, and you're just like, what is this? I don't understand that. I pay 5,000 rusty gears for a faulty ass. I need to update my game probably. I was raised on Windows Vista and Xbox. I maybe only played a few hours a day. Dude, gaming has always been life for me. It's kind of insane. I would know more about a game than its creators. Now, surface level at best. I'm really about to fucking die to a wolf right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Get out of there. Get out of there. Go. But what I was gonna say was, back on the dad comment, I used to, dude, it really saddens me to think about it back in the day because I feel like my dad never got to enjoy video games like I did because, bro, he got into Call of Duty for a little bit, and this was like Call of Duty 1. So we're talking about grinding. And this is really how it was back in the day, playing with people from nowhere. But my dad and I used to play COD back in the day, and we would just grind, dude. Just be me and him. We turned our garage into like a gaming room. This is back when I lived in my old house, like way long ago. I was probably like 9 or 10. Dude, we used to just grind together on multiplayer on COD 1. And we played with some people from Chicago, dude. If he's out there listening, his gamer tag was ICU. And he and his son also played COD. And we were from Oklahoma, dude. Playing with some people from Chicago, just fucking... This is before there was even like ranked lobbies, anything like that. Just playing together. It was the best thing ever. And my dad only got to... I mean, you know, when you become an adult, you have to fucking... You got stuff to do. Kids to raise, practice to go to, all that good stuff. So I feel like he never got to... You know, I feel sad because he enjoyed that. My dad's a developer and he's been working on his game for so long without finishing it. It really takes a long time. I feel like it can take up to 10 years, yeah? Oh, I came out here to kill all of these innocent animals. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I could snipe it, dude. I wish this bow was... I need a musket, for real. I need a musket. You gonna run towards me? Okay, of course he just runs off in this cave. No, he's gonna fall off on the edge over there. Pop down here. Hopefully he doesn't run off the edge. And he's gone. He's gone. Are you kidding me? He's gone, dude. Bro just dipped. Those days were epic. They just take the fun out of the game and they overcomplicate it. I gotta kill a new fucking goat now. Sometimes you just need some simple stuff. You can just go back to simplicity. Wow, these goats are so agile, dude. My goodness gracious. All right, you're my new chosen victim. You're my new chosen victim. Sorry. Oh, so hard to hit. My dad and I used to endlessly play Legend of Zelda. It's a Link to the Past, dude. It's just... Oh my gosh, I really can't hit these dudes on the fucking move like that. When they get going, they're gone. And that pass is gone forever, dude. It's gone for... What the... Oh wow, that was kind of brutal sounding, wasn't it? Extra arrow went. Yeah, it's a Link to the Past, dude. Depends if you're building from the ground up. Me and my dad love the Zelda game too. I never played any of the Zelda games. I've always wanted to play, what's the popular one that came out not too long ago? I don't remember what it's called, but... My dad uses... But just Unreal Engine, it takes the hardest part out of it. So just Unreal Engine all your games. There's a bunch of goats over here. I'm gonna fucking kill one of them. Not being mean, but 10 years is not reasonable at this point. Sometimes you overthink it though, you know what I mean? You try to add too much. I feel like I do that with my videos. One thing Vintage Story bombed on is the bow. Minecraft got it right, and so did Valheim. Yeah, the bow, they need to fix that. It's very not... The bow is not like 100% plausible. Sorry, you're the chosen one. The bow is... Oh my god, all these goats are gonna fucking blend in. No, I see you! I see you over there! Get back here! Get back here, LeBron James! Michael Jeffrey Jordan, get over here. GOAT. Snipe. Yeah, the bow in this game is not good, and it's almost damn near unplayable in some certain... I love that noise. Okay. I use Unreal Engine for everything. I've always wanted to get into making my own video game. I feel like that would be so sick, but that seems like a very big commitment, which I could not commit to. It's about his coworker who got drunk and got lost in some dungeon as a knight. What the fuck? It's a big... Crazy work. That is crazy work. Yeah, have you ever come on down? Come on down to the knight's dungeon, dude. That sounds like a good time. I wonder what it felt like back in the day to have your own dungeon. And no, let's not go with sex dungeons. Let's just, you know, just a dungeon where you kept your prisoners in your castle, dude. You're freaking balling right out. I wonder what I would have in my dungeon. I would definitely keep prisoners in there. I would want to talk to the prisoners, I feel like, you know? Like, I feel like interacting with people in that manner, in which they have nowhere to go, would be an interesting situation to be in, if you will. And specifically, I would like to not be in the prison cell, but whatever. The only shitty part, quite literally, is you'd have to give them like a bucket to defecate in and stuff. Both should have a crit where you hit a single arrow should take something down. It's more realistic. That's a fucking good point. That's a good point, Lucas. Oh man, hey, no kink shaming. Exactly, man. For all you sex dungeon freaks out there. Holy shit, no kink shaming. Alright, if you don't have sex dungeon, that's fine. You can do you. What's the guy's name from from Game of Thrones. The fucking he was a I can't remember what the hell his name was, dude. But he was either he was Bolton Ramsey. I think he cut somebody's little willy off, or he got his willy cut off. I'm not exactly sure, but isn't that called flaying? Is flaying specific to the appendage, or is flaying just skin? Anyways, I guess you could do some flaying down in your sex dungeon if that's what you prefer. I don't know. That's all about you. Brother what? Brother what? I don't know, dude. Just spitballing. I mean, to be fair, we do have a castle, and we do have an area for a dungeon. So I'm definitely taking suggestions on what we should put in the dungeon. I still haven't seen it. Flaying is taking off the skin. Okay, so it's just skin, period. Oh, you gotta watch it, Lucas. You gotta watch it. It gets shitty towards the end, but first few seasons are fantastic. All right, the P. Diddy dungeon, the Diddler dungeon. And I'm taking suggestions besides the Diddler dungeon. Maybe I can make it. Dude, I'm excited for them to drop the bear armor that's in this game. Filleting, or however you spell it. I don't know how to spell that shit either. Filleting, huh? Easy bunch of baby oil. That's some Kevin Gates type stuff. I want to rubble down a oil. Oh man, that's it. I rub her down in oil. I don't know what I'm going to put down there. Maybe I will put some sort of... I feel like if you're going to have a dungeon, then you got to have some freaky shit down there. It doesn't have to be kink related, you know what I mean? But it's definitely got to be weird. And maybe we could go the torture route. Should we chisel some torture... Jesus. Should we chisel some torture tools down there? Is that a crazy call out, y'all? Like... What are all they have, you know, in the dungeon in Skyrim? I feel like they have some good examples of some torture tools that we could take inspiration from. We could possibly do some filleting. You know, now the more that I think about it, now that I'm really running it through my head, there's some crazy things that you can do with chiseling. Like we could literally chisel. We could do it out of wood. We could chisel a stick man to a post. What am I doing? I clearly have lost my fucking mind. Hello, can I get some fuel for this bad boy? We could chisel a stick figure to like a T-post. This is getting real religious, actually. And then like chisel blood on him or something, and then have like, you know what? Is that crazy? It does sound crazy, but it seems like it'd be a fire. Hey! Hey! Motherfucker's about to get my second Chick-fil-A sandwich back there. Did y'all see that? Dead kitty. Handcuffs in a bed. I don't like pirating anymore. Too much annoyance is involved. Too much of a pain in the head. Yo, I come back and Diesel was talking about the... Chisel and Iron Maiden. Sounds cool. Bone piles. Beer dungeon. What do you think? Bone piles. I'm telling you, we could do something real cool. We should do it on the server. Which, speaking of, I'm moving out in 2 weeks. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it close to the vest, but just know on the server I'm gonna have a dungeon, and you do not want to be in there. If you get caught in there, God help you. God rest your soul. You know what I mean? Can I burn the dungeon? Absolutely. I mean, you could burn something in there. I don't know. Sandwich. I want to be in there. I want to be in the freaky shit. Try me. Try me. Is there there is going to be a server, Arrow, within hopefully sometime like mid-July to late July. We're going to do a vintage story server. So, we're gonna do that, so be ready for that. I'm hoping to have and y'all can I still need to make a channel so we can drop ideas, but I'm hoping to build an arena of some sort so we can do different put on different events and stuff. I want to do like every Friday or maybe every Thursday on stream, do events, certain, I don't know, we could come up with things, of course, but we could have an arena, we could have people fight each other, or we could do like people versus animals, or we could do games of hide and seek. We could do mazes. I don't know, different event. You motherfucker! Hey! It's a good thing I have this camera here. I was about to eat my Chick-fil-A. Look behind you. Do not say a word. Because it doesn't have to be like this. Y'all are too funny, bro. Y'all are too funny. Yeah, that will work. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's the plan. That is the plan, everyone. You know how plans go. You fail at the 200th day. Tried to build an absolutely insanely sized castle. You underestimate my power, Anakin. You underestimate the Huz that I can get that I have at my disposal. You know? That's what the kids are calling it nowadays. For anybody who's unaware, although they've got some older folk, they're now referring to women as the Huz. That's what they're doing nowadays. So, you hear me say that. Huz is short for, I don't know what Huz, I have no idea the origin story. I have more food in here. I lost my mind. Leave that cat, man. Let that cat eat, man. Dude, he eats good. Trust Diesel. He eats really good. Yeah, much on that Chick-fil-A. My cat eats fucking better than anybody else's cat. I promise, dude. Bro's gonna be one of those fat cats that walks around. I can guarantee it. Man, I don't know. That much slang this generation got me high. Yeah, that's what they're saying, dude. They're saying the Huz. So we need limestone. God dang it, dude. This is driving me nuts that Bartholomew's not here because he's like, gets me wherever I need to go. I've made a new pick. As far as things, we've got cobblestone. Well, I mean, I guess we don't really need to. There's no reason why we can't build some more, honestly. Oh, I do need to grab some of that food before we go up there. Might die. What happened to bro? I got rid of him. Bro's a dead body. My cat, gone. What I come in here for? Food. Yep. I do spray my cat down with. I don't ever hit him with it, like with the air. But I will spray at him with a can of air. Everyone thinks it's cruel, but dude, when he's biting your leg at 4 in the morning and you gotta go to work, dude, there's only one solution, and it is quite literally to air it the fuck out. I know these gangsters think they know what airing it out is like, but I quite literally have 3 cans of air that I order on a tri-monthly basis, and I will air them out. You know what I mean? iPad kids cooked. Yeah, iPad kids are in trouble, dude. They're gonna be talking about. Can you imagine? Some of you out there are gonna have daughters, and you're gonna have a boy come over to your house, and he's literally gonna be like, "Yeah, your daughter was hanging out with the Huz, and I had to slide and had to rizz her up. They call me the Rizzler." You know what I mean? I mean, do we really want boys talking to our lady like that? Those smelly shits. All right, sir, what are you speaking? I'm sorry, good sir. I'd rather not have children or a wife. Like, wrap that shit up. I shall speak from thy formal English. Speak from now on. That's actually not crazy. We should just speak in formal. Thus spoke Zarathustra. Yeah, this whole slang and shorthand that we use is really, dude, you know what's crazy? I get email. I get work emails with people using like texting form. My mother is guilty of this, dude. She doesn't send me emails, but she literally goes out of her way. Hopefully she sees this. She goes out of her way to use like the shortest way possible of texting every is it already gonna become daytime? That's crazy. To use like the shortest form you can with every word, like just the letter U, the letter R. It's some serious dedication to it. It's very impressive. Very, very impressive. Just AI Bundy the situation. I'm not afraid. Oh, Al Bundy. I'm not afraid. That's insane. Oh my gosh. I gotta say it. Thank you for your articulate communication. The chaps. We got a couple of chaps in the chat. Okay. Now, I don't need to build the underside of this, but we do need this outside, so that is worthy of being built up. Yeah, I'm 100%. I don't know whose idea it was to go back to formal English, but I'm 100% with that. I sometimes will whip out some formal English on somebody in public. I feel like there really is moments for using thus and thy, but I don't want to weird people out, you know what I mean? They're like, all right, this guy's fucking odd, you know? This guy thinks he's smart or something. Like, no. I have respect. Oh, respectful British. No. I respect for Abe Lincoln. I don't. Abe Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Wow, Lincoln. I'm really just fucking. I'm gonna pack it in. We're just calling it a night. I'm packing it in. Calling it a night. That's it. See ya. God, dang it. Let me get back up there. There we go. Got it. First try. Bang bang. Right. Now I'm trapped in here. No, I'm not actually. I could do away with this whole wall and take the cobblestone from here because it's not going to be seen. I know, don't yell at me for the underbelly being completely void of everything. Well, that's the problem we're going to fix later. Okay? What's important right now? Oh, this is conglomerate. Is the outside visuals. People forget formal English. Half the people in my school can barely read. Individuals ought to show respect for our traditions. Aye. Aye. That's right. Yeah, fucking right. And, you know, and learning to read is a fairly new kind of thing. You know, most people back in the day couldn't read. Could you imagine? What would you do if you... Think about how many things you do in a day where you read. Or like a lot of the things you do to pass the time. Like I scroll on Reddit. Guilty pleasure of mine. I guess you could watch TikTok videos without needing to read, so people could speak to you, but, like, imagine not being able to read back in the day. Or, like, right now. You couldn't read a book, dude. Couldn't read signs. Couldn't read off a menu to order. Got at an extreme disadvantage there. And then people who can't write either start speaking sign language, dude. Fuck it. Who needs all that other shit? It's crazy. Really is. Surely those levels don't have to be like going down though, right? Like surely, well, they might actually be. I feel like the level of all of these animals exhibit minimal regard for us as they perceive our speech as intelligent while we are merely articulating in formal English. That's what we're gonna start doing. I'm gonna make it like a mandatory, I'm not really going to, but make a mandatory law in the Discord that thy must only speak in the most formalist of Englishes. There we go. Thus must only speak in Shakespearean. Excellent. Everybody must be read on the Shakespeares. I actually do have a couple of old poem books. I don't know where my mother got them, but they're Shakespeare poem books, and I thought about reading them. Would that be a crazy undertaking? They're so hard to understand. How can Shakespeare want to be the greatest literary figures of all time if I can't fucking understand what bro's saying? You know what I mean? Did y'all in your curriculum read Romeo and Juliet? Why is that? I think I was too much of a moron at the time to understand what's going on. I was like, yeah, this is lame. Women, lame. I don't want to hear about girls. I want to go outside and play football. Big cargo bird. This is. I could make the bottom of this conglomerate to save a little bit. Yeah. Let's go like this. Yeah. Yeah. Make it a little bit bigger that way. Yes. Just Queen, just. Yes. These animals cannot understand even the beginning of our intellect. Individuals ought to communicate in formal English, otherwise they may be regarded as uncivilized. Thine articulation is of grand import. I love that shit. Y'all are so goated. I concur, esteemed gentlemen. Oh, all right. No, see, because like, all right. Did put that out, Graham. Fine. Yeah, mandatory law. Everybody in chat must now speak. How about loving and stable? I'm not the fucking man, you guys. Don't make me. Okay, so we've got this little corner piece here, which I like. And then we shallst. See how I did? You see what I did right there? We shallst make this spot right here. I want to do the double doors, but I want it to be 3 tall because I did the 2 tall. Ooh, I did the 2-door tall on the creative world, and I didn't like it. So let's make those. Oh, we need nails and shit for that. I like that. Y'all like that? I like that. I think that looks good. I think that's gonna work out just nicely. I read a few Willie Shake stories, but never cared for the genre. I did like Puck's Lament from Midsummer's Night Dream. I memorized it as a trigger to put me to... Whoa. Did that really work? Also, Lucas, Willie Shake is fire. That's a fire. That was uncivilized in thy unarticulated talk. Willie Shake, huh? Oh my gosh. I love how educated we are here. That's fucking great. This elucidates the rationale for subjecting this new generation to the depths of... Oh my gosh. Off stream, I'm gonna have to work on my I have to stop saying first of all, but I'll have to work on my articulation. I'll have to work on thy speech, thy vocabulary, and thy riz. Okay, so let's make 2 doors for that. That's what I want to do. I want to have 2 doors for that look very, very nice. Look very fanciful. I shall go to the ball and wear my finest Heinz Ward for the occasion. Yes. Bro gets Gucci. Oh, I almost can barely type that. My brain is melting from the greatest intellect levels. That is the reason I hold the title of Grandmaster. See, now the only thing we need to add on to this is we all play chess, like religiously. Is that fair? Chess is a sport for the rich. For the almighty, for thy almighty and powerful. Our sport of choice shall be chess. Yes, I have trapped your king. I have trapped thy king. What shallst you do now? Thou must hand over. Fucking, you gotta get out of here. Jarb, you and Graham are fucking in timeout. Thy must be put in timeout for being a scoundrel, a complete rascal. Those who engage in chess demonstrate intelligence and affluence, in contrast to the less fortunate. I'm better at tic-tac-toe. Isn't there like quite the... Ooh, I have some nails and strips in here. Is that all I have? Is that the only last bit? That might be the only bit I have. I kind of need to cook up some of these iron blooms. So let's do that real quick. We can make some ingots out of that. Gosh dang. I've survived with all materials just long enough to make it to 200 days. That's the unfortunate part. So now I'm like needing to reload up on everything. I mean, do we really need it that bad? Yeah, we need it to make the fucking doors, so I guess it's an absolute necessity in reality. Fine. I shall do it. Thou'st will make nails and strips if I can find my hammer. What'd I do with my hammer? That's the wrong button. Speaking big boy English all the time is not fun. I know the only winning move is not to play, but hey, if you can get that one move, Lucas, I don't remember what it is, but there's like if you've played with somebody or you play somebody that doesn't know exactly what to do or how, like, what not to do, actually, you can beat them every single time. until they figure out like, oh, this is how this game works. You know? Until then, you abuse them. Well, okay, well, let's rethink that statement. Until then, you pound their shit. No, you subject them to bouts of agony until they learn their lesson. How many hours you got in this? We have... Hello, can I leave now? No, you're not allowed to leave just yet. That's a good question. We're on day 199. We have 148 hours. We have 148 hours in this, which is a lot. Is that a lot? Me personally, I prefer to... Also, welcome in. Can I leave now? Me personally, I prefer to observe the inner workings of my freshly painted wall. He now possesses an extraordinary number of hours. His vintage story, Jesus with amazing beaver. I need to watch War Games. I want to VR this, really. Reb said freedom. This would be dope in VR. This would be quite the experience in VR, yeah? H3770. What? Oh, you sounded like a robot when you said that? Oh. That's 5 more hours of you, Arrow. Let's go. Twin. Okay, twin. Back to what I was saying. That's it. Why are these are like not heating up quickly at all? Is that seem off? What is going on here? Oh no, it's glitched. Why is it glitched out? It just went from like 30 Celsius. Why are we not in American numbers here? Could somebody explain that to me? Where's my freedom numbers? God damn it. No. Yeah, because hourly commitment is a competition. It is. Who has the most hours? It is. You're right. You're right, Mr. Leaf. It is it a competition? I have the most hours. Aha. Suck it. Trash. Oh, fuck. Clearly I don't have the most hours because I keep forgetting to grab iron blooms with my tongs. And I've been doing that for 148 hours and 30 minutes now. It's fine. It's fine. I shall accompany all the distinguished ladies to an exquisite dinner, and they ought to address me as master, for I'm preeminent individual of my kind. Holy fuck. Thy person does not need to speak it. Finally, y'all finally made a full suit of iron plate. Good God, I hate smithing chain. Yeah, Lucas, you had it. We need to get in their Discord and spam them with the fact, I understand that elf hammers can make iron plates and iron these blooms out, but they really need to make it to where you can use them to do any of your choosing, because holy crap, man. It's like almost a necessity to download I think it's the Napster mod that lets you do things automatically, or you're literally gonna have carpal tunnel from all this hammering and like this voxel smashing, if you will. It's quite absurd. Like it really is. I'm gonna download that mod on the server so nobody is losing their fingers. We'll feel like medically responsible for if you lose your fingers, you know what I mean? But I'm not a rapper. Caleb doesn't understand the highest English levels we hold. Oh my God. I'm getting rid of you, Graham. You're fucking getting put in timeout again. Like it really is ridiculous how those parts of the game, but I mean also the argument is that's what makes the game what it is, you know what I mean? Because on some level I say, okay, you know what, this is my thought on it, because I think to myself, okay, well, Minecraft has a lot of automation to it, and you can automate just about anything. So, do you want to keep the ability of automation out of this, you know, to that extent, so it doesn't become where it's just everything's automated and I don't have to do anything ever? Or do you want to say, okay, well, I've worked this hard to this point, so I feel like I shouldn't have to do this anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do y'all think about that? You should be able to make plate mail from any chain, and chain should be craftable with clay molds. Oh yeah, make it into a mold. You know what? That's not even crazy. Making everything into a mold. Yeah, I like that. That way you don't have to hammer it out. You can just pour it and then boom, it's done. My sword is the largest. I do love everything that takes a while in vintage story. Kind of my favorite part. See, and that's the thing is like, do you want to get rid of the things that kind of make vintage story? You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me make another one of these, so I do know that. Then we can make. I need more coal and stuff. 100%. I used all my meteoric iron ingots for tools. Mining out. Oh! Oh no. Y'all know what day it is. Oh, you know what day it is. Well, I guess. Alright, well, you've just come to ruin the party, haven't you? Yep, you sure have. Oh! 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 Bring that ass here, son. There you go. Okay, you know what day it is. It is national. It's national. Day 200. It's day 200. So, that means, you know, we can't further continue the challenge. So, I'll see you guys next time. I'm just kidding. Everybody relax. Just relax. Just relax. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're going. Okay. Okay, we're going. We're going. No, we're gonna keep going strong. It's fine. Sometimes you fail. No, stop. He just did that to us. I used a sifting mod back in the day. Got it to barely work, but it was cool. Automatic sifting. Ooh. Dude, not cool. Evil here. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. That's on me, team. I just, you know, a little fright. Little fright there. That's hilarious. I find it highly inappropriate and disconcerting for you to intimidate me in such a manner, sir. What if I did? What if I just dipped for the rest? I was like, all right, that's it. See you guys later. See you never. That's it. That's it for the day. I'm done. Just never come back. Baby, come back. Never come back. You can blame it all on Vintage Story. I don't know. No, I would never do that to you. You always know, baby. BBG, I'll eat your soul for real. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Man eater. Free Graham, you ain't do nothing wrong. Hey, Jeremy boy, you better watch your fucking mouth or you're gonna catch the band hammer too, son. Watch that shit, my boy. My brain had melted to the point of nothing due to thy person's English. Now, baby, come back, my player. GG. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. In the video, I'm gonna do the same thing, so just be prepared. I'm gonna play a trick, although it might be the people then may just click off the video, which wouldn't be good. They'd be like, all right, well that was a shitty video. Dislike. No, please, I'm just kidding. Come back. Don't do this. But we're gonna continue, and I'm gonna explain that I am a failure in the video, and that's okay. You know, if anybody has an issue with it, we can freaking fight in the comment section. Okay. We can duke it out in the comment section. I have zero issue with that. I'm gonna talk to them in a very nice manner. My god. My command of the English language is so formidable that it elicits admiration from all eliciting laughter. How do y'all keep coming up with this shit? I don't know how y'all are just banging it off the top ropes. Just continue to amaze me with thy speech. How do I... Can be shattered, can be used with a knife to restore... Oh, no, that's not what I do. I just want to set my spawn point so I don't spawn away anymore. That would be very nice. Jeremy, you're spamming my chat, so... You're literally getting put in timeout. You're getting put in timeout, Drum. No fucking, no warning. What is this? This is an anvil base? Okay, perfect. I've got charcoal. Okay, let's go get brown coal. Here is the issue that I'm running into. Your next challenge, a full farm, bee coral, animals, crops, etc. Here's the thing, I do want to do a 300 days on this world. Okay, and here's one of two things, and you tell me what you think about this. This is what I'm gonna kind of get a good viewpoint. Here's what I'm doing between. Either for the 300 days, I pick between doing like waiting until the next story piece comes out to do a 300 days, or I do a 300 days where I build like an entire village in this area. I see I can't even finish the 200 days successfully. And here I am like, yeah, let's build an entire city. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Thou dost think thine self intelligent due to your ability to text in proper English, as if it were some kind of feat? Perhaps was like, oh my god. The percentage a man of small word size. Y'all are insane. Should have been your first challenge, but what the hell? It really should have been, Lucas. But you know, you said to me before, screw the haters, right? So I stand by what you said. To this day, I'm living by that philosophy. I'm 100% living by that philosophy. Screw the haters. Coal. That's what we need. Let's see if there's anywhere on the map nearby that has brown coal. That's resin, boy. I want to say up here to the north might be some. Look at me using my northwest and east south cardinal directions. I believe that's what they're called. Boron coal boy. That'll work. Yeah, I'll take that. That seems like a good call out. I don't know what the fuck that means, actually. Boron coal boy. Okay, off to that way we go. We might play the flute the entire way. Oh, let's put some things up. That way we're not just super weighed down with this giant trunk of things. This giant dump truck that I have back there just hanging out. W. I wish you could lure/breed villagers. That seems like a personal kink, Lucas, because they don't really serve any purpose. Actually, no, I guess they do have trading, don't they? Do you trade often with them? Sorry, I didn't mean to kink shame anyways. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine, Lucas. I express my gratitude. Just going back and forth in proper English. Make a nuke? Okay, I'll see what I can do, bros only. You hook me up with a mod for that? So I'm so jealous of you just hanging out at your beach house. That sounds fucking fantastic. Remember, you get higher HP when you eat a balanced diet? I know, and I don't have any, like, bread or nothing. Ain't got no bread. I need grains and fruit. What all is it? It is, oh, dairy? I forgot that dairy was a thing. I forgot you could make cheese in this game. If I could just steal the cheese from Nadia, then I would be good. Really. Bartholomew would make this so much easier, dude. You really, if you do play this game, you need to 100% get an elk, by the way. An elk will make your life, like, great. So it's dairy, protein, grain, vegetable, and fruit. Oh, I see. The game does have uranium. Oh, does it really? What the hell can you do with uranium? Are the caves interesting? That's a good question, Leave. The caves are, I'll say this. The caves need work. However, you'll find, I don't want to say dungeon just because I don't want to give you the wrong idea, but they will sometimes have ruins in them that kind of tell a story, or they will have some sort of loot in them. They have some interesting, it can be interesting depending on what one you find, but they most definitely need some work. They need some work. They're like old Minecraft caves before the update. So, yeah, caves are sometimes, no mine carts though, unfortunately. No railroads or anything like that. This game is only, according to the dev, is only 20% of the way done. So, it's still got a ways, but for as much as is in the game, like, let me see if I can show you just, there's a very long list of things that are in this game is just absolutely outstanding for only having 20% of what it is supposed to have. You get the point, right? I'm still going on forever. Finally reached the bottom. It's definitely got a lot of room to grow, a lot of things to add on. I think uranium is for future Roos? Wow, fuck, I'm just fantastic with English. I can't speak like Arrow and Diesel can with the divine English. The underground ruins are very cool. Could be bigger with slightly less clutter though. Yeah, it's very tight. Buzz. Where is this? Oh wow, it's way up there. Okay. I'm gonna update my game after this stream, and maybe Bartholomew will start coming back to me. He's just left me in for an infinitesimal amount of time. Oh, there we go. Is that a big word? I don't even know if I use that word appropriately. So can anybody confirm? No dynamite either. The best thing to dynamite leave is bombs. How about in this game there is night vision goggles? Leave. Does that sound enticing? I'm not sure. But no dynamite. They do have bombs, which are kind of similar, but you can't just like place TNT everywhere. It's more of a process. I found 3 teleporters within 100 blocks of my base. Apparently, I am not looking well enough for ruins like that. I haven't found a translocator on this world yet, I feel like. But on my first world that I started, I found like 2. And maybe that's because of this world terrain generation mod that I have. I wasn't listening. What did you say? Miss, I'm not lonely. Diesel, I was just saying I don't have as good proper English. I messed up a couple words, so I don't have as good English as you and Arrow do. Lucas, I like the clutter. Just makes it feel more lived in for me. Yo, I still haven't found any tellies. I haven't either. Lucas is the telly master. If you want a teleporter, speak to Mr. Lucas over there. He's the man for that. Clutter is great. It's just a bit too cluttered. Unnaturally so, like someone dumped a house worth of crap in a room. Found a 4D Minecraft game? Oh my god. It's fine. We all make mistakes. Thank you, Diesel. See, that's what I need. I need a little bit of positivity. There you go. Raise the spirits. 4D is wild. My brain hurt from that one. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I think I know what you're talking about now, actually. And it is kind of insane looking. Maybe I don't. Oh. We don't need to start talking about alternate realities and 3D and 4D universes and stuff like that. Just with random piles of bird crap off the floor. If you're into that stuff, try out 4D golf. What the hell is 4D golf? I understood the game, but my eyes had issues. My eyes did not understand the task at hand. I've got to look up this 4D shit that y'all are talking about. 4D Minecraft. Well, skins came up. I don't need a skin, dude. Oh my gosh. I don't think I understand what I'm looking at, actually. I don't think I'm looking at anything that's representative of what y'all are talking about. Never mind. That's homework for me for later. Right? See, now with this, let's see. Okay, so, okay. Leave. Here is an example of, this isn't what you would find. I don't know if this is exactly what you would find in a cave to a T, but this is just one of the many examples of things in this game. There's just this random ruin out here that's supposed to depict something from the old world, if you will. I can't get in it because of this piece of fucking dirt that's in the way. Ah! Excuse me, dirt. So you come in here, and there's a carcass in here. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Hold on. This is a prime example, actually. This is a prime example. I actually read this before somewhere. Ooh, a storage copper vessel? Oh. Okay. This is literally the most story-filled ruin there is in the game, I'm pretty sure. I'm about to explain it to y'all. I read this somewhere before. I've seen this. Okay, so the story I actually don't have it to a T, but this is my best remembrance of what happens here. Okay, so take note, everyone, that there is a carcass here. There's a pile of bones here. A children's toy. Another children's toy. 2 human skulls. And knives. So the story here, God, this is just a prime example, but I can't explain this to the most effect. The story here, I think the representation is you see this children's toy right there, and then to the very opposite side of that is a humanoid carcass. I think the representation is that there was a child sacrifice that happened here. Somebody explained it in a lot better detail. They found this before. I'm gonna actually mark this down so I can come back to it later. That way in another stream, when I read that again, I can explain it to y'all. But I'm pretty sure that's the whole premise here. Is like, this was a child sacrifice to try and stop the rot. I think this toy with this carcass across from it is supposed to represent that this was a kid. And then people were killed, which you can see from the skulls and the blade. Children's sacrifices are great. Oh my gosh. Oh my fuck. That's hilarious. But yeah, I think that's the whole deal here, which is just very, like, geez, dude. That's just very deep and dark. But that's good. Leaf said lovely. Yeah, I've never seen a ruin that had an entrance above ground before. I've never seen it. I think it's a very special ruin. But when I do get when I do read whatever, I'll go back and find whatever that was so I can explain it to y'all better, hopefully next stream. And we can come back to it and talk about it. But it's something like a child sacrifice to stop the rot. It's something along that nature. But yeah, that's the kind of things that you can expect from this game, Lee. Very, very dark themes. Are you making a video out of the 200 days? I am. I'm in the I'm like I would say I'm pretty close to being done. It's just that we need to finish this castle and then we can be done. I don't know how that should take, like 10, 20 days maybe. It'll probably take 20 days. But I plan on grinding off stream because I'm gonna be off tomorrow, and I've been caught up on the editing. I just need to build the castle essentially, and then I'll be able to get close to release the video. So that'll be good. If all things go according to plan, be very wonderful. Interesting. The civilization was modernish, but also barbaric. I think what they came to it like they were running out of options. It was something, Lucas. I'll get back to you on it because it really is truly very interesting. Brother, what? Brother, what? You never know in the dark ages. Like, jeez, dude. Could you, Matt? Like, what? We're wasting his time. I know. I got sidetracked. What is this? What? Where's the steel, huh? Flint, but no steel, eh? Nope, I didn't mean to throw all my torches. I hate when I do that. Ooh, what is this? Is this more? Oh, it's sulfur? Oh, I've never found sulfur before. What is that? What the fuck? Nope. I'm gone. Get me out here. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Get me out of here. Get me the fuck. Put your torches in your offhand. Get me out of here. Holy shit. I don't like that. The way that echoed seemed way too... That seemed way out of the norm. After seeing a child sacrifice and hearing that, I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't care. I'm gone. Not doing that. Not today, darkness. You ain't fucking with me today. I don't want that sulfur anyways. Actually, I do want to mark it down in case I want to go back to it. Sulfur me. Although I don't know what we use sulfur for. Oh, for the bombs. An example of the TNT that you could make in this game. Leave. Although it's not really TNT. It's just, I think, what is it? Bombs? The bombs? It sure is. You can make a scrap bomb, which seems expensive. Stone blasting bomb and an ore blasting bomb. So that's the TNT. The darkness. People need dying left and right back then. No worries, after stream, I'm wasting my time at YouTube. Guys, set up my stream for SES. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, Diesel. I don't have the best response time, that's for sure, but I can definitely help you. You need to start using commands. Using the map will get you killed. Hey, oh, I use the map too. I'm dumb. Silver is yellow. I'm so used to Mario. Hey, by the way, see, like this, you're done. You're done. You're done. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, y'all, you can zoom out the map. We discussed this a couple of streams ago, but your little mini map in the top right, you can zoom it out. So for anybody that, I do need to start using commands, by the way, Lucas. For anybody that does use, it was unaware, you can zoom out the mini map. So there you go. Live with that. Also, Caleb, you're banned. You're banned. It's enough from you. I didn't know you could, yeah, you can zoom and move at Arrowhead. We just figured that out not very long ago. So for anybody that, we were absolutely mind blown, by the way. We were like, what in the world? Hopefully I didn't screw up this cave up here. This is a crazy long hike. Where you going? It is long, and it'd be so much easier if I had my elk. We're going to this, oh, okay. We finally made it. I'm looking for these brown coal bits, Leaf. I wanted to dig down here and get some brown coal because I'm out of charcoal, I'm out of black coal, like I'm out of the whole 9. So hopefully we'll reach some coal down here. I've got an extra pick, yeah? Okay, I do. Wonderful. I had no clue you could use that. Yeah, now you know, Lucas. Now you know. And it zooms out to a pretty good view there, which gives you a lot to look at. Like you can see for a long ways, so it helps me not use my map as much, but using the map is such an ingrained habit. It's just absolutely insane. Those tiny little features, that's exactly right, Lucas. That's exactly right. There's so many little tiny features. Beaver, I do need help setting up with OBS. If that's what you use, it is what I use, Diesel. It is what I use for streaming and everything. I found it to be the best. And there's also a lot of anything you really need help with, you can find on YouTube what explain it the best, but there's lots of different plugins you can use for different things you want to do depending on how much you want to do. That's like when I figured out how to zoom on a Valheim map. Everybody is mentioning this Valheim game. That is it really? It must be up there, eh? I was thinking about, this is an idea I had. I was thinking about titling some of my videos, maybe like 200 Dories. Wow, 200 Dories. Am I a fucking moron? Am I a moron? No, what I was gonna name it was like maybe 100 days of, you know, whatever game it is. And then like 100 days of Valheim. And then in parentheses, while you eat. Somebody commented on the tutorial video, was like, nice tutorial. I don't even play this game. Just decided to watch this while I eat. I was like, wow. I was like, I'm honored to be your meal video of choice, you know? You free after stream? I won't be free after stream tonight, Diesel, but definitely message me and I'll get back to you tomorrow on anything you need help with. My God, bro, you're fucking banned. You're literally banned. Don't ever put that shit in my chat again. Valheim is a favorite of mine. I've seen people make videos on it. Maybe I should play it. Yeah, bro, he got insta fucking banned. Yeah, don't ever put that shit in my chat again. Anyways, back to Valheim. That's nasty. It was nasty, wasn't it? Back to Valheim. In fact, it is funny. Some people are wild. You'll love. I'll have to try it for sure. I will have to try it. I don't know if anybody knows Fluffy, but Fluffy made a video on it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but sorry, Fluffy, if you're out there. Please don't yell at me. But yeah, I had to play it. I don't know if I'll make a video on it. Valheim is good at cozy like vintage story. I guess Valheim, from the sounds of it, name-wise, is Viking-based. You'll love it. Valheim, I can't type. It's Viking-based, huh? Is Odin and Thor in it? What kind of, are we talking Viking mythology, like Norse? It's Vikings, yes? Okay. Are they pillaging cities and things of that nature? I do like Norse mythology. I will say that much. I've talked about it before, but I played the game Smite, and it had different Norse gods in it, which was very cool. So I'm a little bit familiar with the Norse gods. It's a survival game. Burp. Excuse me. Okay. You go through different biomes and kill bosses, actually. Does it have a building and crafting aspect to it? See, I don't like that shit at all. I don't like that at all. Does it have a building aspect to it? It's another game that I play a lot but never finish. Oh, am I getting a text message from a random? Tap to reset your Instagram password. See, that's not the kind of message I like to receive on my phone when I'm not resetting my password. You know what's better? Car gaming raw. You need a survival car game, Diesel. That's what you need. Valheim is actually what I'm playing with G-Paw and G-Maw. Really? Hey, fire! Fire. Too many wolves? Yeah, dude. Wolves are OP as fuck in this game, by the way. Wolves are just insane. Oh, wow. I have 2. Let's get 3 stacks, and then let's get out of Dodge. No problem. No thanks. Yeah, let's get 3 stacks, and then we'll get out of here and head back to the place, and then we can make those nails and strips, so we can... All this just to make a couple of doors. That's what I love about this game. You're gonna do it. You're gonna fucking earn it. You're gonna earn it, son. You are going to earn it. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to this later because holy moly, there's a lot in here, isn't there? Up I go. Thank you very much. Which direction am I going? This way? Yes. Yeah. But yeah, I'll give it a try. There's so many games to play. I've never mined coal in Vintage Story. Usually just chop the whole forest and make charcoal. The thing is, I hear a lot of people say that charcoal is like inefficient, but it's just so much easier. This spot right here, Arrow, is the only spot I've ever found coal in. I named it Black Coal, boy. Or this one, we don't talk about that one, but that's the only spot I've ever found coal in my entire Vintage Story playthrough. Like, it is super rare. It's so much easier to find brown coal than it is anything, but I really don't find getting charcoal. Oh no, oh, there's a wolf over there. Don't chase me, don't chase me, please. Quick tip: when looking for ore, coal, dig down through water. You can hold your breath a long time, and you've got a pre-built ladder to get back up. Oh, genius. That's actually MLG plays. School propaganda paying off. It ain't that complicated. I mean, one game mode I'm making for Project Nav is going to involve derby racing. Hey, fucking the derby, baby. Hello, derby, go Kentucky Derby. I tried to end up caving in on me and almost died. Oh my gosh. Oh no. The cave-ins in this game are pretty severe. They should add oil. Ooh, yeah. They should add oil. Don't say oil more. America might come with an army. That is true. Are you drinking? I am not drinking per se, but I am drinking a lemonade from Chick-fil-A. Leaf. I recommended it at the very beginning of the stream. If you're gonna go Chick-fil-A, dude, they've been doing this special passion. I think they call it passion dragon fruit. I like a little passion. Hell yeah, talk to me. No, they've been doing this passion dragon fruit drink. And whenever I feel like I want to treat myself, that's what I get. A little sucklage going on right there. Oil me up for real. Oil me up, baby. Put out avocado on me, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the cave-in version yet. Mine has that option, but not automatic. Really? Oh, I forgot that that's a whole... that was a wolf. I forgot that was a whole new addition that they've made, and it's not just like physics, it's like actual cave-in. Yeah, I use simple settings, not the full... Oh, okay. So you are talking about gravity then. You got that drunk hiccup. I do love me some fruity drinks. I do love a good fruity drink, dude. Although, I'll tell you what, you want to see something crazy? You want to see something crazy? Hey, for those of you who already know what kind of drink I'm going to pull out. I'm like LeBron James. It's so big it makes the camera shake when I slam it down. Whenever you need a little go-go juice, you just fuck. Ah. Come on, baby. That's freaking best made right there. Pickle juice. I'm trash. You was on that. You were on that, trash. You were on that. Yo, the pea bottle. The pea juice, baby. Hey, trash was on that like freaking white on rice, dude. Oh, hold on. Somebody spotted my Chick-fil-A bag. Oh, no, he's not going to get into it. He's just going to walk in the background. He's just meandering around. He's actually being a much better boy than I expected. Does that taste like candy? Love drinking. Ow! What am I dying from? Get out of here! Why am I dying? Why am I dying? Oh my gosh! Where did wolves come from? I guess they were on my ass and I unpaused and just got touched. Holy. Right out of the bottle, your girlfriend must love that, dude. She loves it. She doesn't really love it actually, but she does find it very questionable. I pull it out when we FaceTime just like I do here on stream, and she's just completely disgusted with me. I'm like, babe, what? Come on, it's not that crazy, right? That is nasty. I bet that tastes rich. Shout out Trash. Shout out Trash. Let's go, Trash. You know what's up. Drinking some pickle juice after a workout is fire. That see, you're on it. That's the best way to not get cramps. For anybody who's getting cramps out there, or we spoke about this, and Lucas said it didn't really help him much, but we were talking about headaches and migraines and how sodium is supposed to help you not have headaches and migraines and stuff like that. Freaking drink some pickle juice, dude. That's why my screen is slowly moving around, because I'm almost dead. I was wondering, I'm like, is my mouse just zigging zagging? No. Like syrup did. It gets me going. It gets me a little hot. Tonic works for that. That's true. Yeah, we came up. Well, this was at least what we came up with in chat, what we were informed of by Mr. JC. This is what he learned in one of his classes, is the fact that sodium is supposed to help headaches. Now, I haven't really tested that theory out, but I don't get headaches very often. But I drink this pickle juice, and I drink pickle juice. Y'all are not getting freed, by the way, for those who are... You see me. And I don't get headaches very often. I eat a lot of salt. Pink Himalayan salt, by the way. I don't know really what the difference is between getting regular salt at the store and getting this pink Himalayan salt. Y'all let me know about the Himalayan salt. I feel like it's gotten popular recently, but pickles always give beer hype. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling y'all, I've said this before, I'm going to sell my own pickle juice at gas stations. Like, you're gonna be able to buy at gas stations one day pickle juice. You're gonna see it at your local 7-Eleven, at your local freaking Quick Trip, freaking Kent Quick, Allsups, freaking Green Farms, freaking Loves. What else? What else is there? Freaking, we're gonna have the Beaver Station, Buc-ee's, freaking Buc-ee's. For those of you out there that know what's up with Buc-ee's, what are the big ones that I'm leaving out? To me, salt is salt. That's fair. Very true. There was sodium in tonic. Ah, beaver juice. Right? Trademark it. Get a salt lick. Ooh, that too, Trash. Get just a big block of salt. Those I don't know why, but when I think of that big block of salt, I think of those little sugar cubes. Oh my God, I almost just got sent to another realm right there. That happened so fast. He's going to sell pickle juice. I'm going to be selling my freaking pickle, okay? I'm selling my pickle. He says his pickle is just pee. Chevron, yeah, Chevron, yeah. I'm gonna start selling my pickle, dude. No juice, just selling my pickle. I'm starting an OnlyFans. Is that crazy? I think that's what we're doing in 2025. You gotta make a freaking rent's gotta get paid somehow, right? I'm gonna start posting the pickle on the gram. You start selling the pickle on the gram. And here's the thing, times are getting rough. Rent's getting expensive, dude. My electricity bill just been off the charts. And BB's gotta get this money somehow, you know what I mean? YouTube gigs just not cutting it. Gotta see the beaver sword. Thou speaks the finest English. It has a nice pickle. Hell no. Had a BP near me. Nice big coffee thermos. Lasted most of the day. I never get gas station coffee. I'm always scared. I try to not to get even like chicken strips or like taquitos from gas stations and things of that nature, because man, do they just wreck my guts, dude. Just wreck my guts. Have straight just diarrhea. It's just probably the worst thing ever. I will say I used to eat just a absolute crap load of junk food when I was younger, and I constantly had diarrhea. That, and I didn't drink any water. And oh, this is one of my old builds. Nice. Then I didn't drink any water and got super constipated one time that I was just writhing. I think writhing is the proper pronunciation. In pain. It was so bad. I had to go to the emergency room, and they were like, I don't know what they did, some sort of imaging, and they're like, yeah, dude, you're basically filled up with too much poop. You filled up with a lot of poop. So they gave me a laxative, and I just shit like a goose. Gas station food is fire. Sometimes it blows me up. See, thank you, Arrow. Thank you. You still don't have a lantern? I do, Lucas, but I don't remember what the hell I did with it. It's somewhere. I think I placed it up on the mountain up there and left it on accident. So I've been using the torches. Oh, no, I think it's in here, actually. W callouts. Thank you, Lucas. Reminded me of that. The lantern is just so much better. Okay, let's make some of these iron blooms now. Where'd my bloomy? There you are, bloomy boy. Why is LinkedIn always targeting me? Does anybody need a job, dude? Any of those out there that need a job? LinkedIn is just constantly advertising on my shit. Okay. A little bit of which going on. We're gonna get the freaking triple decker going on, yeah? I don't think that's crazy. Gonna be gone. Show how far you've traveled, please. Yes, this is how far this is where we were at, Leave. We were right here. At least you made buildings along the way. Yeah, we were right here, and then we went all the way up this way, Leave, through to here, to the round coal boy. And if you want to see, there's the Resonance Archives up here, Leaf. If you want to see the Resonance Archives, watch the 100 Days video on my channel, and there's a cinematic about halfway through the video that kind of goes through what this is. It's a very cool story structure, and you can get an idea of what the story is like. When will next stream be? The next stream, Arrow, will be Sunday. It'll be 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Although it's been hard here recently for me, just sometimes my work life overtakes my streaming schedule. I've been thinking about possibly moving my streaming days in the middle of the week, and maybe taking Tuesday and Thursday away, and then moving to Wednesday to a longer stream. I don't know. It's been something I've been kicking around, because sometimes for Tuesday and Thursdays, for whatever reason, just seem to be longer days for me. Okay, I gotta go. So see you all then. Thank you, Arrow. Enjoy your week. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming in and chatting and hanging out and spending your time with us. Absolutely loved it. Little Zelda dungeons be cool to make. They are cool to explore. What do you do? I would tell you, Lucas. I don't want to dox myself too hard, but I basically just make sure that people do what they're supposed to be doing to some degree. And some other things. I'm not anybody important though, 100%. But sometimes my days can be on the longer end. Like today was 14, and sometimes I won't get back till like 8 o'clock, which is, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. I have to think about moving the schedule around, but for right now, we'll keep it the same. And I'll always, for anybody that is ever wondering if the stream is gonna go, oh, I don't need to be doing that one. If the stream is gonna go on, so you're a dungeon master? I'm a sex dungeon master. Yeah. No, for anybody that ever is wondering if the stream is gonna go on or anything like that, I put in the Discord, I'll always announce it. I need to start, well, I don't know until usually later in the day, but I'll announce in the Discord whether I'm gonna be starting later or I'll cancel for the day or whatever. So y'all always have an idea. Get these all ironed out, and then I can make some nails and strips. I actually probably have enough, but it doesn't hurt to have too many ingots, right? Yeah, if anybody needs a job, LinkedIn's got you covered. I'm just kidding. I don't really know how I feel about LinkedIn. I don't know if any of y'all have LinkedIn, but and this may be a crazy take because I know TikTok exists, but LinkedIn may be the worst social media out there. Call me crazy. Just scroll on LinkedIn for about 15 minutes and you'll realize it's just a massive circle jerk and a look at me fest. Kind of basically like how it is at work sometimes, you know? I don't know. People just get on there and they'll be like, I achieved this, which I mean, I guess when I say it like that, it really doesn't sound that bad, but you just have to see it for yourself to be like, oh yeah, this is not it. I don't know. I feel like they could do a lot better. We'll see how it evolves, right? Yeah, man, I need a job in Ohio. Most companies work as a jerk circle. A jerk circle sounds better than a circle jerk. I'm not sure. A jerk circle is hilarious, actually. A jerk circle is fire. I miss Ohio. Used to live in Kettering. Ohio's all right. Kentucky is way better. Really? I feel like there's not shit in Kentucky. I don't know, just my personal opinion. I've never been, so that opinion is based not on fact whatsoever, not even close. But no offense to anyone that's in Kentucky. I used to live in Oklahoma, so people would probably be like, fucking, there's nothing. Somebody the other day to me said, bumfuck Oklahoma, and I was like, ah, man, you gotta do me like that. Don't do this. Please. I liked it. Listen, pal, I like the view. Genius bubbles and dreams. I mean, I don't know what the view, what's the climate, well, not what's the climate, but what does the terrain look like there, Diesel? Kansas was cool. Actually, Kansas was freaking cold. Kansas doesn't have anything either. Kansas is what I imagine Kentucky to be like, actually, because Kansas, in my opinion, I guess if you're on the east side of Kansas, it's probably better, but the west side of Kansas is just, it's pretty brutal. It's not ideal. Oh, yeah. 3 iron ingots right there. Wonderful. There's a sliver of the U.S. This is how the USA works. There's like the east to the middle of the United States is foresty. It has trees. And then there's a section from the middle almost to the west until you get to whatever, there's a line of mountains here, whatever they're called, the special mountains. And there's nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's dry. It's flat. It sucks. Then you go a little bit further and you're in California. Oregon, Washington, it's all California. It's just California on the coast. And then there's Arizona down there somewhere. I don't know. They're just hanging out. Who lives in Arizona? Do people actually live there? It's mainly mountains where I'm from. Oh, dang, you can't even make trains with the windmill stuff. You can make some. Trains are. I think trains might be coming in a mod version, Leave, but there's a few automated things you can do with windmill energy. I haven't fully explored the entirety. Wow, look at you. The entirety of it, but there are some things that are coming, to my knowledge. I think possibly steam power. So trains might be in the works. We're gonna create 8. Because why the flizzy not, right? Why the flizzy not? We had a potato farm in Kentucky back when my great grandparents moved to America from Ireland. Oh, you have a bit of Irish in you? Yeah? I don't know. That's let me not insult the Irish with a shitty accent. That's not what we're gonna do today, right? Tell your great grandparents I'm sorry. I took a bus from NC to Texas, then up to Kansas. About 90% of the trip was cornfields. That's a long trip. Damn, that's a long ways, Lucas. I bet that was a very introspective and reflective trip. I mean, if you're only looking at cornfields, you might as well just think the entirety of your life and whether the universe is a lie or not. If this is all simulation, seems like a plausible thing to do, right? GG. I'm mainly Irish. Hey, you're part Dutch, part Scotch, part water. 90% water. 90% cornfield, 90% water. I like to eat corn. The long way. Somebody say that to me today, dude. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Water's crazy. Who did it with water? Yeah, where did water come into play? What the hell? Who did it with the water? Somebody just went out into the middle of the sea and just got crazy. Just started going crazy. There could be a lot of directions to go with that, but we'll just stay put where we are. You're more empty space than you are water? Like what? It was down bad. Is that true? Actually, Diesel, is that a fact? Or I mean, sorry, Leave, is that a fact? You're more empty space than you are water? Aquaman. Related to Aquaman. But is that actually true? Are you more empty space? Because I thought you were 90% water, so that must mean my brain is 99% empty, which actually, to some degree, checks out, now that I think about it. Yeah, I believe that, actually. Depends on religion. Start believing in the beaver religion. It's the only one. We start a cult. Why not? On atomic level, yes. Ah. Interesting. On an atomic level? That's so odd. I'm clearly having a hard time wrapping my brain around that. I'm gonna not think too hard, or all that empty space is gonna spontaneously combust. And by empty space, I mean my dome piece. If I think too hard, did I get a migraine? You ever think there's somebody out there that when they do like really think about something, they get like a rager of a headache? They're like, you know what? I need to stop thinking about this issue so hard. Just need to relax, calm down, and go super hard. That would make me. We are liquid. We are for sure liquid. Oh, my nose. Okay, so this should give us 8. Okay, wonderful. 8. What does it make to make a big ass door? 2 by wait. Oh, I want a 3 tall door. Okay, so just 1, and I have 8. Wow, that's good. Look at me. A moron. No, it's not true. Baby girl. Okay, so we want. How did we make this? It's like this, and then 2 of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Where did my other door go? I thought I made 2 of these. Oh, well, maybe it needs more than that. Was it 2 apiece of the planks? It must have been, yeah. That actually makes sense the more that I think about it. I was like, what's the difference between a regular door and a 3 door? Just whether it has some nails and strips or not. I was going to start a religion back in the day, the Children of Gaia, a tax-exempt colony. A tax-exempt colony with no currency. I think too much. That sounds like an interesting endeavor, and if I was in the area, I would support that, Lucas. I'm pretty over taxes right now. I'm not really sure how the no currency would go, though. What was the idea behind that? I'm curious. I'm pretty ready to start a revolutionary war. I honestly thought religions were going to jump into cryptocurrency. That's not absurd. That actually is funny. That actually is funny, Leaf. Jesus said that thy must buy Bitcoin low, and then thy must sell high. Am I free? Ooh, I am. Yeah, you better watch your fucking mouth, Jeremy boy. You're gonna get a 24-hour. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with your shit. GG, there's a dude that's making handheld lasers. Call him up. Aren't there? I heard this on the radio today, by the way. I don't know if this is true. I was actually listening to the radio and I understood the no currency thing was the intent. The cult was a front. Oh, I got you. Oh my gosh. It was a cult. I see. No, I actually, I heard this on the radio today. And I understand now why people listen to the radio. I usually play my own music, but I heard on the radio today that people were pointing or have been pointing laser pointers at airplanes and like blinding pilots as they drive, which I have no idea what that looks like and how that functions, but it's kind of funny. It's actually hilarious. But they said it's very dangerous. Snitches get stitches. Energy-based economy. The LA issue right now is kind of insane. Oh yeah, I forgot the LA is having like a big, they're having a big oopsie right now. They're having a really big oopsie. And sometimes I feel like the news makes it out worse than it actually is, but it looks like a fairly sizable oopsie, right? I'm fine, you have no idea what secrets I could hold. Hey, Lucas, you need to get leave into your deal there. No economy, people do jobs they feel like, and you live for free. Lucas, I don't care, dude. I'll join this cult. I have no issue with that. I'm in. Let's avoid politics. I agree. We won't talk specifically about opinions. Just the fact. Excuse me, Mr. Drifter. Dodged ya. Yeah, we won't give our opinions, but it is crazy what's going on. Can you really measure how many calories you burn yourself for work? Oh, that's actually, you know what? That on paper, sounds like a good idea. But on the flip side of that, what worries me is that you burn so many calories that you die. You know what I mean? That being directly tied to food as well, it's like, okay, we can only give you this many calories since you, I don't know, you know what I mean? I could see that going real sideways really quickly. It sounds childishly simple, but works with more detail than I can type. You got a full deal there, huh? So Lucas, what you're telling me is that you literally thought out an entire cult plan, like pretty thoroughly. That's what I'm hearing, at least. Like if that's true, I fucking love that. I'm a huge fan of that. That's excellent. That's some real genius right there. It costs more calories than the worth of picking up a penny. I say by the hour. Also, Pugman, welcome back, Puggy. It does not work, my boy, by the hour or wrap this shit up. Wrap this shit up. We should be solar powered. Let's start a brain robot upload thing. Yeah, we should all put chips in our head. Calorie base works great for a blacksmith, not so great for a programmer. Well, maybe you burn a lot of, oh yeah, I'm back from shadow. Maybe you burn a lot doing a lot of thinking, right? But anyways, that'll do it for this stream. Just, it's 9 o'clock for me and I've got some things to attend to before I go to bed and I'm ready to crash. But, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun. We had a lot of great discussion, a lot of heated. It was heated right off the bat, but there was a lot of great. Made my day. So that's very good. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I can't tolerate this tyranny. I'm not putting tech in my head. I want to be human, not stupid, so I can wrap this shit. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in and spending your time with me. I appreciate it. We'll resume Sunday, and I'm gonna do some off-cam grinding, of course. So I'll see you later, Puggy. Good night, Lucas. Thanks for coming to hang it out. Shade and Sweetwater. Bros only. Diesel. Leave. Trash. I probably should stop calling out names because I forget somebody and I always feel bad. Arrow. Arrow left. But Arrow. And everybody who's been watching or anybody who's going to watch this later, I greatly appreciate it. So, good night to all of you. Because good night to all of you. Enjoy your night. We'll see you Sunday. Have a great weekend and a lovely Father's Day. Bro, say my name too. And Charmy Boy and Grammy Boy, you as well. Like the video. Thank you, Puggy. You as well, Puggy. You missed me. But anyways, thank you guys. You don't count. Yeah, you guys don't count. Anyways, thank you guys. We'll see you Sunday. Everybody have a lovely night.
When evaluating potential hires for your small business, it's essential you look beyond resumes. Sure, a candidate may appear impressive on paper, but understanding the person is crucial. LinkedIn, the world's largest professional network, provides a complete view of your candidate's skills, experiences, and interests. With LinkedIn's up-to-date data, you can be confident that you really know who you're hiring. Post your free job at linkedin.com/qualify. That's linkedin.com/qualify. Terms and conditions apply.